All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers from Great Millstone, Atlanta. We want to start off first and foremost by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakar Kodesh. Double honor to our elders and the apostles, Great Millstone, who rulers each well. Peace, love, and salutations to the men out there pushing the word of truth and sincerity. It's your brother Nathaniel.
Brother Adnan.
And we just wanted to, the brother recently went on a vacation, and so did I, man. And when we went to this place, man, it's marvelous, man. It's like it's a wonder. It's like you got all of this stuff going on in the world, all of these different things, right? And to think that this shit was given into the hands of the wicked, the whole world, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So we're gonna bring it out. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So how? So when it's time for the righteous to take over, what's going to be given to us? If the earth is in its vast wonder, because we look at this place and it's like, wow, this, a lot of places are beautiful. They're just like, they're amazing. And the earth was given to the wicked. What does the earth have planned for the right? What does the Lord have planned for the righteous? If He given this wonderful place to the wicked, what does He plan for the righteous? You can bring that out, Baba Kasha.
All right, this is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
You see? So, and when we go into the wicked, we all know who the wicked is, if you want to grab Malachi 1 and 4. So we can just break down who the wicked is. But if you look at the condition of the world that we're living in, right, you see that everything is out of order. Everything is tore up. Everything is broken down. The water is broken down. The air is broken down. The food is broken down. Morality is broken down. Truth is completely destroyed. Everything is upside down, And you still marvel at this place when you look out into the world. You still look at the world and you're like, wow, this is still a wondrous place. There's still so much beauty here. Mm-hmm. And this place was given to the wicked. So how much more the righteous, I
got something right quick.
Go ahead.
Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. So everything that the Most High had set, to be natural, man. All right, it's turned backwards, man. It tells you in 2 Ezra 5 and 8. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it right quick. 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 8. It says, yeah, that's the one. 2 Ezra 5 and 8. It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be all sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places, and mischievous women shall bring forth monsters. So the beasts are changing their place. All right, you see these mistress, you see these monsters that are being born. You had this, this kid named Little Rodney that got sentenced to 7 years for killing a 1-year-old baby. Mm-hmm. All right, so the whole earth is just totally out of course when you have Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, ruling.
It is. And that's why the Lord is going to come back and reflect and refresh this place. Excuse me.
Yeah, that the Lord is going to refresh this place. Hey, but first we have to go through, Jacob's trouble, World War III, things of that nature, in order for the earth to be refreshed.
And I got a precept on that too. Mm-hmm. This is Revelation 21, and let's see. It's Revelation 21 and 1. Mm-hmm. Let me get that real quick. All right, so this is Revelation 21 and 1. Then I'm going to go down to verse 4. And it says, And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Mm-hmm. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from power, the Most High, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So this earth is going to be refreshed. This earth is going to be renewed. It's going to be, everything is going to be made like new again, mm-hmm. right? For who? For the elect. You know, the Lord got something in store for the elect. And as I said before, you know, like if this earth was given into the hands of the wicked, then what does the earth have in store for the righteous? Mm-hmm. So let's go to 1 Corinthians 2:9. Now, you know, we all talk about, we all imagine what the kingdom of heaven could be like. We all, you know, man, it's going to be this, man, it's going to be that. But you got to think, man, we are just mortal men living in the flesh, thinking about our highest expectation of what the kingdom could be. And this is the Lord said. This is 1 Corinthians 2:9. It says, "But it is written, the eye has not seen, nor ear heard, nor have entered into the hearts of men the things which Yahweh Shem Yahushua has prepared for those who love him." Okay? So we can't even imagine, because he said it didn't enter into the heart, which means mind. So we can't even imagine what the Lord has in store for us on the other side.
That's right.
You know? So when we say this is the labor of love, when we say, you know, you got to love Yahweh Shem Yahushua to do this work, that's exactly what it's saying. It said the Lord prepared what he has prepared for those who love him. Right? And what is love? Love is an action verb. Love is not just something that you just blurt out your mouth. There's something involved in love. Love is something that you show through your actions. You show that you love somebody. You show that you love something through how you care for it and how you react to it or respond or how you deal with it. Right? When you love Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So how do you do his flock? Mm-hmm. How do you treat his flock? You love Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So how do you do the work? Right? Do you do the work? Do you keep what you're supposed to keep? Do you follow the orders? You see? And if you do these things, the Lord is saying that he got something that you can't even imagine in store for you. That's not something, it's not bad, not by a long shot. Mm-hmm. This is good. This is good. It's so good that we can't even imagine it because this world is a wicked world.
That's right.
So how could a wicked world perceive a righteous one? That's just like a woman saying that I got to be your mama and your daddy. There's no way you can do that. You can't perceive what a man could be because you're not a man. You don't know how it feels to be in a man's body, to have a man's mind. Just like a man don't know how it feels to be a woman or have a woman's body and a woman's mind. That's just not how it works. So just like we think we can perceive what the Lord got in store for us, but we can't even imagine it. You got brothers that say, it's a Salakia, you know, if I'm rambling, but you got brothers that say, you know, we're going to be given planets. Well, that may be so. That might just be a part of what he has in store for us. Mm-hmm. You know, oh, we're going to have a bunch of women. That's just part of it. Oh, we're going to be riding in chariots. Well, that's just part of it. We're going to have dominion over the earth. Well, that's just part of it. Well, we're going to have immortal bodies. Well, that's just part of it. And there's much more to go with that, but you got it up.
This is John 14:2. I'll start at 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me. These are the words of Yahushua. Verse 2, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. In that place, hey, it's intergalactical, man. Because when you go into my Father's house are many mansions, that goes into many planets. You know, Esau is still trying to get to the moon. Mm-hmm. All right, he thinks he's going to try to get to Mars. But the Lord has an intergalactical platform out there, man. And it says you have to believe also in me. Believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua that these things exist. See, in this world, when you're a child, you have an imagination. And when you come back into this, when you come into this truth, you have an imagination, man. And this world kills your imagination as far as your thinking patterns. But the scriptures lay it out vividly, all right, that there's going to be an intergalactical planets. We're going to be on different planets. The brother mentioned, riding in chariots, man. And also, I want to go to John 14:15 because this is what's love. It says John 14:15. If you love me, keep my commandments. That's what love is. And the world has a different view of love, especially a Christian. We just gotta love everybody. That's not gonna get you into the kingdom of heaven. But you have to keep His commandments. You have to go to the highways and byways. You have to obey the dietary law to the best of your ability. You have to conduct yourselves in a way that's deemed responsible, man. All right, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking to be free from this captivity. Hey, because some of us we ain't even been out of the country. You got some brothers who ain't even been out of the city, man. Of what the prospective cities that they live in, man. So this is what we look forward to, man. When we look somewhere that's foreign, we gotta look it on YouTube, all right, and say Lord willing, and Lord willing, we do get in the kingdom the first time around. We can experience these things because, like the brother said, there's certain parts of the world that still haven't been that still are just wide open, man. All right.
You got something else?
No, this is.
I want to bring out Romans 18:18, and it says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." So the shit that you're going through right now, all of the stuff that you're going through, is nothing to be compared to what's going to come. Mm-hmm. You know? The glory that's going to be revealed in us. We always talk about, the destruction of this side, But man, when the kingdom comes, it's going to be a glorious time for us, man. Mm-hmm. And all of the bullshit that we're going through right now, the things that we go through with our women, the things that we go through with the things that we go through monetarily, the things that we go, I said monetarily, but financially. The things that we go with our living situation, even the things that we go through with our bodies, man, how our bodies just go through stuff and we be in pain and this and that. The Lord said that He gonna bring all things into remembrance, right? Which means that, if you can receive this, we've all been here before. So if you can receive it, right, you will remember everything that Esau put you through in every life that you ever lived. That could have been, I don't know, untold generations, right? We don't know. But it could have been a bunch of generations, a bunch of lifetimes. Mm-hmm. And all that is, you're going to remember all that. And the Lord said that's going to be nothing compared to what He got in store for us in the kingdom. So you're talking about all of that damage, all of those lives that you went through, all of that shit that you went through, and all of these different lives is going to be nothing compared to the kingdom, man. Nothing. You got it up.
Let me go to one of my favorites, man. This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 18. It says, "I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden." Verse 19. "Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee," like the brother said, going through, with your woman, going through it if you have children, your body, going through it with your oppressors, all right, going through it with your own people, all right. "And I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame." We don't have praise and fame right now, man, all right. Because hey, just today, man, they just shot a Jake today or yesterday they shot a Jake in Philadelphia, man, all right. So we're still shameful, man. We're still being called black on this side, man. Okay, we're not black. We're various shades brown. All right. So we still are waiting for that praise and fame. We're still a proverb and a byword amongst these nations, man. So verse 20 says, "At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith, O Lord." And we're still in captivity to this day, man. We're still subject unto payments. All right, we're still in the hands of our oppressors, man. So anybody in their right mind would want to change, man. And voting sure as hell ain't gonna do that, man. That's carnal means. We're in the spiritual business, man. We're about our Father's business, as Yahushua mentioned, and that business is gonna open us for us to be in a whole new world, a refreshed world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right, and that's what we're all working for. That's why we're doing this work. It's because we're looking forward to the kingdom to come. I'm going to go back to Revelation, the 21st chapter, because there's a part that I wanted to read. This is Revelation 21:4, and it says, "And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes." And who is it there? That's talking about Israel. The nation of Israel is possessive. Mm-hmm. You know, he's not talking about every nation. That's why it says there. I will watch. He didn't say everyone. He said there. Okay, which means and it's spelled Their. All right, so that's possessive. Their tears, and he's talking about his people, right, which is the Israelites. And it says, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. You see? So there's not going to be any more death for the nation of Israel. We're not going to have any more sorrow. You'll be able to leave your kids outside and just let them be. Mm-hmm. And the animals will cater to your children. Or whatever. Okay? We're not going to have that anymore. And it says, and all of our sorrows, all the pain, everything that we went through, the Lord is just going to wipe it away like it never even happened. Okay? And it says, and there set upon the and he that sat upon the throne said, "Behold, I will make all things new." When you go into that word "new," into the Greek, it means refreshed. He's going to refresh everything. He's going to make everything new again for us. So we're not going to inherit this bullshit that Edom created, all of this confusion and death and pollution. We're not going to inherit that. We're going to inherit a glorious kingdom, a kingdom full of life, a kingdom that's vibrant. You know, the words that we use on this side can't even describe what the kingdom is going to be like. All right? And it says, and he said unto me, "Write, for those words are true and faithful." It's going to happen. All right? And he said unto me, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and I will give on to him that is athirst of the foundations of the water of life freely." You see? Because why? We're in this thing. We're seeking it. We want the Lord. We want to be a part of this thing. So the Lord is going to give, Lord willing, if you be at that number, the elect dominion, and from the elect is going to be birthed all of the rest of Israel. All of the souls of Israel are going to be saved through the loins of the elect. You see? And we're not going to deal with these problems that we deal with on this side. It's not going to be like that anymore.
Right, yeah.
Go ahead, Al.
All right, this is Isaiah 11:4. "But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove of equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked." Verse 5, "And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins." I'm going to go on to verse 8. "The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them." All right, and that's what the brother was mentioning. You're not have to worry about your child being in the backyard and worried about some child molester or getting hit by a car, or what have you, or getting snatched up by an animal. Man, in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be in league with the beasts of the earth. Matter of fact, hey, we're gonna be like that during a time of trouble, man. Verse 7. "And the cow and the bear shall feed, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox." Verse 8. "And the suckling child shall play on the hole of an ass, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice's den." There's going to be children playing with these so-called dangerous animals in this side. That's what we're looking forward to. And also, just bringing back, the 2/3, man, and they're going to come back and be in a sound mind. They're going to be in the right mind. They're not going to have any homosexuals and lesbians and transgenders and reprobates and weed smokers and adulterers and whatever Jake is into, whatever wickedness Jake is into. We're not going to have any of that, because the Lord is going to put those laws, statutes, commandments into our inward parts, man.
Yeah, and that's and we're going to live righteously forever and ever and ever. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much the end game, man.
Yeah.
And I just we just wanted to bring out a quick lesson in regard to what's to come for those that serve the Lord. All right. So you got anything else you want to bring out?
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this is Second Ezra chapter 6. I'm gonna go to verse 56 first. I mean, Second Ezra 6 and 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. And that's talking about the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. As for the other people which are come from Adam, because people, we all come from Adam. Yes, we do. But it says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And they're going to be nothing in the kingdom, because they're going to be our servants, like it mentions in Isaiah the 14th chapter. All right, they're going to be serving us. It tells you in Isaiah 60 that they're going to bring the forces of the Gentiles, which is the riches to us, because basically it belongs to us. Everything that you see the heathen with, all right, all these gold and rubies, it belongs to us. So there's going to be a transfer of wealth in the kingdom of heaven, a transfer of power in the kingdom of heaven from all these other heathen empires, and now the basis of men, Esau, Edom ruling, to us being in rulership.
I wanted to bring this out because the brother brought that out, and I thought it was just fitting. This is Second Ezra 6 and 9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." Mm-hmm. You see? So, what do you see? You see destruction consistently among Esau's reign. Mm-hmm. So this world is going to end. It's going to be destroyed. But Jacob is going to have an everlasting kingdom. You see? So that's the difference. That's why it says Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Mm-hmm. So Esau is tearing this world up, man. He tearing this thing up. The earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. And I'm going to get that real quick in Malachi, because I wanted to bring it out earlier, but
I'll get it.
That kind.
All right, this is Malachi, the first chapter, starting at verse 1. It says, "The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi." It says, "I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us?"
Because Jake thinks that's because he catching all of this hell, that the Lord don't love him. But the thing is that as a father, correction is the way that you show love. You don't let your child continue to do the things that are destructive, so you correct them. And correction is painful. Mm. If you ever broke your leg and you had to get the bone reset, you kind of realize that actually resetting the bone is actually more painful than the break itself. Mm-hmm. And that was a correction. So the Lord, is correcting us and putting us on the right path. And through our various captivities that we've been put in, it's been painful, right? It's been a spiritual ass whooping throughout countless generations. Okay? You got to continue on.
It says, "Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob." Verse 3, "And I hated Esau."
You see? So he hated Esau. The Lord ain't never gave Esau no damn correction. He ain't gave none of the other heathens any other correction. Israel is the only nation on the earth that been through the things that it's been through consistently. So that just goes to show you who the Lord loved. You can continue, Papa Kasha.
Continue on, it says, "And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness." Whereas, verse 4, "Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever."
You see, so that's also, it says, "and the people," which is also a possessive. That means that the Lord he's pissed at somebody.
Yeah.
And indignation means righteous anger. Mm-hmm. Forever. This ain't gonna never stop. Because Esau ain't gonna never stop being wicked. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to bring that out to show you that this marvelous world was given into the hands of the wicked. How much more the righteous in that day? What are we going to inherit? If the wicked is inheriting a world that's so marvelous and so glorious, what is the righteous going to inherit? Well, we can't even conceive it, man. We can conceive this world. Mm-hmm. We can't conceive the world to come.
Yeah. That's why you got to have faith, man. All right? Hey, shit, if I can get one more.
Go ahead, go ahead.
It's that Hebrews, man. Just bear with me for a sec. Hebrews 11:1, I believe.
You want me to get it for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Hebrews 11:1. I'm gonna get it on my phone.
I got it. All right, this is Hebrews 11.
I got it.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, this is Hebrews 11:1, and it says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen."
Yeah, we haven't seen the kingdom of heaven, but we have faith that we're going to see it one day, man. So you got to have faith in this thing, man. You know, you got to have faith that the Lord is going to deliver you, and you're going to have faith that you're going to be, all the stuff that you're going through now, hey, we're going to be laughing in that day. Like, man, I used to live in an apartment, man. What? Man, come on, man. We used to do this, we used to do that. That's going to be a thing of the past, man. But faith is going to carry us through, man.
Continue on. Continue. You want me to continue on?
No, that's it.
All right, All right, so yeah, man. You got anything else you want to bring up? All right, so with that, we're gonna end it off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to our elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to the men out pushing this word in truth and sincerity. We pray and hope this was an edifying lesson. Until the next time, Akim Shalom.
Shalom.